everyone! Aw, snippity snap, crickety crack, briggity back! We are... Yay, I nailed it. Hi, Squee here, with Piff.
Let me read you an excerpt. Ice Pirate Movie. Condor. Tomato sauce barbecue, BBQ sauce, and meat sauce.
Piff.
Creamy tomato puree.
Why did you put a recipe in the middle of your game book?
I hate you. Don't bully Hercule.
What?
Who will surpass me?
For all of you out there who are sane and don't know what's going on, Piff is currently reading from a game manual that he once got that has scribblings of his past self. Don't worry, it really does sound that crazy. So, welcome back!
Energy the game right now? What the fuck?
Welcome back, everyone, to the Dragon Ball Z League Season 8 Quarterfinals. Oh man, the first season, or the first rounds of the playoffs were very exciting and had some very interesting upsets. But now they all have to face the top of their divisions, the ones that got the bye weeks. We have 4 more epic battles for you this week. As with last week, we will be going through the first rounds of each of the 4 matches this week. Then every team will have a chance to go back to the drawing board and reassess. And then they will come back next week where 4 more teams will be eliminated and we'll be down to 4 teams. So, as always, we like to give you an idea of the current standings so you have an idea of what you're in for. First of all, let me just point out that all of these this week are divisional matches. What a coincidence. And in North Kai Division, you've got the Rugrats facing the Gohans. The Gohans with a stunning victory over the Dragon Ball Warriors last week. Very, very well done. Now they have to take on the top of their division, the Rugrats. In East Kai Division, the Valkyries versus the Androids. The Androids have been pretty dominant so far in the playoffs. I am really curious, though, to see if they continue that. The Vals are a very tough team to beat, as their record shows. In West Kai, you've got Team Dorp versus the Namekians. The Namekians, a very powerful showing in the playoffs. The Majins had a great match against them, just couldn't hold to them, and now they are moving on to face Team Derp and Nova Shinrong. That should be a very interesting match. And finally, in South Kai, you have the Saiyans versus the Blades. The Earth Defenders defeated by the Blades. What an upset. And now the Blades are looking to put the Saiyans in the sights of their... Do Blades have sights, Piff?
Yeah, scopes.
Oh, okay, right. In the scopes of their sword blade things.
Yes.
No real reason to delay things anymore. Let's just kick right off into it. First off, we have, speaking of, the Blades with their scope swords versus the Saiyans. I did not expect this. I thought the Earth Defenders would be facing the Saiyans. What a twist.
Yeah.
But the Blades have been phenomenal during the playoffs. I'm very curious to see what they can do against the Saiyans. So, Blades, Saiyans, round 1. Let's do this.
See, I'm confused about this. Like, there are tactically torn, like, pieces of a page to do a symbol. I don't know why this is a... And this one, it just says, winning is good. Why did I write that down?
Motivate yourself?
Maybe.
Punish yourself if you're really bad at it.
Because usually I don't care about winning, but apparently that day winning is good.
Maybe that was the key to beating the game. You finally figured it out. Perhaps if you win...
There's pages missing. Did I, like, sabotage myself? What is going on?
I wouldn't doubt it. Super Brew getting the first blood, taking off half of health bar of Cyborg Tao. Cyborg Tao having barely touched him yet. Yep, that's not gonna help. Nope. Super Brew's still untouched.
Here are just free recipes. Okay. It looks like the Saiyans have actually allowed one of the Boos to be one of their Saiyan brethren.
Yeah, he's a Saiyan. Look at that hair. And those pecs. Really, there's literally nothing about this costume or person that is remotely Saiyan-like. Not the uniform. Oh, the boots. Maybe the boots. The boots are... Nah, not even that.
Boots.
I was trying, but nah, there's really nothing about this guy. He's a free agent. He doesn't have to follow the rules. He's a mercenary, a dog of war.
It's very true. But I guess for more of the tactical stuff, the Saiyans actually got a pretty, like a lot of these teams that we're probably going to see today, or the next day, depending on if you're on YouTube or whatnot.
Right.
It looks like there's just going to be a lot of teams that actually kind of just got here because they did really well during the season, which during the season you can really like out-tactics the opponent's team. And you can still do this here because there's still 5 characters, still a lot of builds and all that other stuff, and you can actually build towards fighting your opponent. But more so within those times because you can get those extra edges with money and making sure you pick like the great characters and then like the area for where you're fighting and so on.
That's a fair point. Where the season would call for strategy, the playoffs really call for tactics. There's not an overarching game of don't worry about this week, you need to get the next 3 weeks, or that kind of strategy play. It really is win this match and win it or don't.
Yeah, and there's no strong like this one's going to win over that one because of like what they pulled out for this specific match. They had to just look at the characters that they had, try to match them up with the opponent, try to figure out what they're going to use, and also just try to make the best characters they can.
Now let's go Cyborg Tao. You just go on beating the crap out of him with an ounce of health left. That's... huh.
He's doing it.
I know! No!
Oh my gosh, that was close.
There he goes.
Ew. Wow, that was a wicked, just like fast punch. He was right in the middle of a combo.
Yeah, he's finally just like, punch. Nope.
Oh yeah, no. I didn't think that was going to work because it's like, that's still going off.
Yeah, he thought maybe he'd gotten enough distance, but no. Yeah, that's not going to help either, Tapion.
Just smack it. You don't have to just stand next to him, just be like, what do I do? He has his arm up.
Wow, I was going to say, Cyborg Tao made this within winnable range again, and then Tapion's just losing that range.
Mm-hmm. He's not doing too well, but I mean, this is still the beginning of the match, still the first, like, bout of one person. This is the second person in the Blades against the first person in the Saiyans. Saiyans have a pretty hefty lead.
Oh gosh!
For how early it is.
No, dodged by Boo. Nice aggressiveness from Tapion, at least. He is trying really hard to take Boo down before he tags.
And unlike a lot of like chargers and B2ers, he actually takes the time to charge a good majority of the time.
Well, there goes Super Boo. This is not looking good for the Blades. They're down off to a bad start. They're gonna have to play catch up now.
Absolutely, this is not going to be good for them.
Nice Brave Cannon, though. Straight to the kisser.
I think flashed. I very rarely kiss things with my kisser.
That's... well, yes. I mean, if you just went around kissing things with your kisser, you'd probably end up in jail.
Then why do you call it a kisser? It's not his main thing.
It's the only thing on your body that can do it.
I don't know. I like to think my hands could do
Just
that.
like my elbow. It's not always elbowing, but it's the only thing that can elbow. That's the best analogy ever.
I don't know.
You're
I've seen a lot of
Internet.
people kiss with their hands, where they drive like a little face on it.
No, that's just that's just dirty trickery. Don't you be falling for that. That's not real lips. That's his hand. What?
Somebody from like.
John Never actually doing a pretty decent job right up front until just when I started talking.
Yeah, right?
Right?
It's some sort of like weird curse that you keep putting on them.
I know, right? Well, goodbye. Oh man, look at Jack doing so well because that's who that's fighting. It's not Bardock at all. I get so thrown off of it when I just like I call something and it goes the opposite direction just to spite me. Oh, that's that person's home ghost. Have you ever wondered what, like, okay, first of all, either when they destroyed the homes, they obliterate all the furniture, or we're in a town of people that live very sparsely.
Yeah, I'm quite sure these are just like one of those faux towns that you just...
Oh, they're all on a movie set.
Yeah, basically.
Wow. By the
You
way,
think we put
Blades.
these in real towns with real people?
Blades are still in a lot of trouble. They are almost lost. Have almost lost their third person. But he tags.
That barely did any damage.
Yeah. And then comes Salsa. Salsa sitting here this turn. Does not have power body.
I'm surprised that they...
Whoa, ultimate. Nope.
What?
Well, he tried.
I'm just surprised that he dodged.
Nope, he dodged too.
It wasn't really a dodge. I think he just went straight up in the air and just didn't hit him.
Nah, Salsa dodged it. It was expert pick. Expert on his part. See that dodge? That was a good dodge.
But he's doing extraordinarily well for no particular reason.
Skill. Skill's the reason. And
I
it
don't
is
believe you.
particular. You can't go up anymore, Bardock. He tried to fly upwards.
There's a lot more sky up there, Squeak,
No, there's
just to be fair.
No.
It's not like we're
Obviously not.
inside of a building of some kind.
It's yeah. By the way, Dragon Ball Z League brought to you by The Truman Show. Yeah. Kill driver.
What about,
Oh, he dodged it just in time. Got the B1 off and got out of there.
you think Corey in the House would sponsor us?
Maybe. I think
Corey's
Burley's
in the house?
You're gonna like the way they look in that Saiyan armor.
I don't.
Wow. Huh. Okay.
Why are there big flaps for pants? It doesn't cover anything.
Where'd zoot suits go? Tell me that. Wow. Yeah, so Blades! You're struggling pretty hard right now. But maybe they're gonna get solid intel. Be able to come back next week strong. And to be fair, Trunks hasn't stepped on the field yet, and Trunks is their strongest character, so I wouldn't call this yet. Definitely not. But they have a lot of work to do to catch up.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it either.
This one.
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
That is so much damage.
I did not expect that to do
Well,
that much.
super +1 and indignation and max power. I don't do that.
Okay. I'll
And
take your word for it.
Pretty much all up to Trunks.
That's his ult.
Yep. It connects.
Pretty good ult.
10,000 points of damage. Hey, look, your ult is just as strong as his beat. Must make you feel horrible.
But it's fairly accurate, though. Like, if he throws that out, he will most likely hit or at least do actual damage.
That is true. I will take a...
That's his ult.
Ooh, nope. Doesn't
Whoa.
connect. I'll take a low-hitting, high connection rate ultimate anytime. And down goes...
To
Wow.
Vanity.
And it died. Yeah.
You know, time and a day together makes big...
I mean, like, it's so much better than the high damage, low connection rate. And it died. Trunks, wow. Trunks really bringing this back. I mean, he's got a long way to go, but, I mean, if he keeps this up.
He's pulled out 2 ults so far.
Yeah.
And I feel like he can pull out another one.
You think his pockets are big enough?
Yes.
Wow, I'm impressed. I mean, it doesn't seem like he has that many, but, you know, he is wearing a coat.
Look how baggy those pants are.
And his sword does have a scope on it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, only 4,800 points of damage. 5,000. Nice even 5,000 with that energy. Nice to keep that even, Steven.
That might be a defense character.
Finish Buster connects for 7,000 points of damage. Raditz is an attack. Sword Trunks. Let's see here.
Sword Trunks seems to be just
Super.
don't
He's kind of an all-around. He's got some healing on him. He's got B1 support. He's got Savior. He's got Indignation. He's got Charge Rate. So kind of an all-around.
So he's a B2 character, but he's got his charge down.
Yeah.
Some people go straight
a
power.
B2 character with some healing on him.
That's not bad.
No, not bad at all.
It makes him stay in just a little bit longer. He needs to tag.
Yeah, he does.
I don't even care that he's about this low in HP. No, okay, now he really needs to tag because of his HP.
Well, Raditz ain't listening to you. Raditz wants nothing to do with this kid. It's all up to John Nimba. Can he do it? Hey, we saw someone last week almost pull this off.
Well, I think he's actually at a better position than the other guy, to be honest.
True. And I don't know, actually, because he's got 3 people to face with tagging abilities. The other guy was just one person. Nope. 3 people. You can still see that little circle there for tagging. Yeah, John Nimba, no, this is a great strategy. Just throw the tiny little sword cuts out. That's going to win you the match. I might need to call this for the save for week 1. Round 1, I mean. No, John Nimba's coming back! John Nimba can do this! John Nimba's on him!
He's got a sword.
Oh, down goes Raditz. And
he's got defense, he's got some HP regen.
Sure, Genocide Blast. He's gonna go up against Vegeta. So remember that last person that hasn't tagged in yet?
Yeah, no. Actually, I did not remember that whatsoever.
Yeah, neither did I. So, next week, Blades. You can come back, you can make this 3 rounds. Wow, the Saiyans with a dominant victory over the Blades, showing why they're at the top of their division. Well done, Saiyans. Whew. On to the next match. Which is the Namekians versus Team Derp. Team Derp, been a little scary this season. A lot of it has to do with their free agent Nova Shinrong, but the rest of the team has, well, like, I mean, he wouldn't be at the top if it was just him. Sure, Nova Shinrong, best player on the team, hands down. But the rest of Derp, there's something to be afraid of.
They're not all Nova Shinrong.
No, they're not. The Namekians, on the other hand, a solid team there all around. Not anyone that's the Namekians are actually almost kind of the polar opposite. There's no one on the Namekian team that I'd look at and go, man, this guy's a ringer. But they're all fairly solid, and together they all pull out those wins.
I would say 2 of them might be the ringer. Just freaking Tambourine. Great. And I really like Evil King Piccolo.
You just like him because he's smug.
No.
You just like
There's also no. Your name is Drum. Your name is Drum.
So the Namekians won last week, the last round, and they're here to try and challenge for the championship of West Kai Division. Yeah, West Kai Division. Let's see if they can do it. Namekians, Derp. Let's do this. This will be, like I said before, what will be really interesting to see is if Derp has been able to learn from the season. Whether they go all the way or not, the chances of them getting Nova Shinrong again next season is not incredibly likely. So, how are they going to perform next season? Will they be able to take the boost that this season has given them? Because, man, this has been an amazing season for them. And not just for Nova Shinrong. So will they be able to take those lessons and still be a competitive team next season?
Well, okay, here's the thing that I really appreciate about Team Derp. They're really trying out a lot of new things. Like, a lot of these characters that are on their team maybe have been there in some facet one way or another, but they're not common stage. They're not stable characters that they know the ins and outs of. And I have to say, being able to actually work with such characters like that is not an easy task and pretty cool, to be completely honest. I think this is their first season trying to have this particular form out for
Kabito Kai. Definitely true, yeah. They always used him as a transformation to get back health, but I kind of think that he just performs better overall in this form.
He can. He definitely can. There's a lot of potential in both forms. But there's also the little robot man. Pilaf. It's been on and off of the derps, but I think this is maybe the first time on the newest difficulty. I'm unsure about that for that one.
I think so.
I think this might be the first time for this particular difficulty. And they have a very similar disadvantage to Team Afterlife.
Geez, 16,000 points of damage. Yikes! That wasn't even an ultimate.
Or did you just charge that?
Yeah, he just charged it up.
Oh.
Jeez.
Oh, nice tag.
Well, he just charged it up and yeah, just oh my gosh! And out goes late Piccolo. In comes early Piccolo, who's in the wrong costume. Sorry. I must.
Now we can't tell the difference.
I'm sorry. Your name is Drum.
Your name is Drum. I'm gonna go out and freaking like normal ass society and just yell that out at somebody who your dad.
Your name is Drum. They just start like fighting you.
Just to get caught off in traffic. Your name is Drum.
Becomes your new insult. It's the most mild-mannered insult I've ever seen. You could use that all the time. Oh, I know someone did do their homework. Yeah. What was that? I said your name is Drum. What? In comes Devilman, and Devilman having trouble. Well, that's not necessarily true. It's still pretty even, except for the fact that the Namekians have managed to tag out.
They both have. They both.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant.
They have an extra bar.
Yeah.
I think.
No, I totally meant that. I forgot it. Fog attack. That was like 30 seconds ago, Piff.
I'm sorry. I forgot that it was so long ago. It was so long ago that I forgot it was so long ago.
I got a lot of things to do as a commentator. I got to commentate on the match. I got to watch the chat. Hi, chat. I got to keep the audio levels good. Got to make me a ham sandwich. I'm
looking at this sweet gif of a guy spinning a golf club to his other hand and then doing a huge backstroke. It's really impressive.
I have to pull pictures off of Reddit and post it on Imgur as if it was my own. A lot of things to do when doing DBZ Live Piff. Yeah, I marked that stuff as OC, original content.
Yes.
Devilman. He really needs to get out of there. He needs to tag. He does! Well done!
If anything, Team Derp has been really good at this whole tagging.
Yes, they have.
As he then self-detonates and kills himself.
Great peel-off operation? Nope.
Oh, no.
Oh, high-speed clash. Pilaf wins it.
And
continues the assault. Pilaf going aggressive. Final flash, this is not going to be pretty.
I think it's going to be very
damage. God, you see the speed he launched those at.
It's a Vegeta squeeze.
I know.
He always does this.
And Pilaf. Poor Pilaf doesn't even know what's hitting him.
I wouldn't. I mean, look at him.
Yeah, that porthole is way too small to really be feasible in a fight. No peripheral vision, can't see what's behind them. High-speed clash! Pilaf wins it again. Pilaf is always going to win those. He has power of rage, whereas Vegeta's has nothing.
Maybe that's just Imgur?
Huh? I don't know, dude. I don't think anyone does. If they do, they're lying or they work there. And down goes Pilaf.
About working there, or working that they're lying about there.
That's a nice way to start off the match. Just throw a couple energy balls straight to the face. I like how Vegeta just stood there and like, stop it.
Hell, I don't even know you.
So you're gonna start deflecting these? Oh, right. Holy crap. Nicely done. 9,000 points of damage.
I thought it ran out by that time, but
no, he had a little bit left. Yeah.
Just a smidge.
Just a tad.
But Vegeta does have another ultimate of just massive amounts of energy that goes around and very hard to dodge. Going to do a lot of damage because of that super plus he got from how low his life is.
Dodoria not following up, taking his time to charge. Probably
That's
a smart move.
Yeah. Oh wow, nice follow through with that punch.
Yeah, indeed. And down goes Vegeta.
See that heavy hook that he used?
I did. Punched him a lot. I mean, like once, but like there was a lot behind it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If you didn't know how punches look, let me tell you, this one looked.
Holy cow! Doria's on fire today. It looked like he was just it looked like Tambourine was trying to run away and Dodoria was just keeping up with him.
Your name is Drum.
No, it's Tambourine, really. It's kind of a smaller one. Got little,
You're talking about my little brother.
talk about symbols on the side, kind of clack together. Nice shaky.
It's the instrument that they give to people who have no talent. That's in the triangle.
Cowbell. Another one.
I just want to point out, holy crap, Dodoria. Been doing amazingly well today.
Especially against one of their ace players, Mr. Tambourine himself.
Indeed. And this is kind of going a long way towards what I'm talking about. Now, obviously, one match is not enough to...
Oh, that's his ult!
No!
That is not connecting.
Ran out of range just at the last second. Didn't matter, still took him down. But this is what I'm talking about here. Obviously, one match isn't enough to really judge, but if they can get Dodoria to perform like that, they can get Devilman to perform. I mean, Derp, with or without Nova, might still be a contestant.
Great tag. Well, both sides are tagging just back and forth. Very few of the characters actually dropped on either side.
Dodoria.
I said very few.
I know. I am just pointing out Dodoria is quite dead.
So is Dvalman. Dvalman, why have you dropped?
And in comes Nova.
It's just scary than himself.
Oh! Nice counter! 8,800 points of damage. And he's going to need to do that because it is Nova Shinrong and Capito tied. And that is it.
He has enough energy for another one.
Nope! Oh. Not enough time for that.
And the other ace player from their team. I don't know. I think he's got like a good suit of abilities. Maybe not the strongest, but he has a nice combination.
And he's so smug about it. Like, I mean, if you were to talk to him, he thinks he's the best player in the league. And he would tell you he doesn't think. He knows. Yep. He'll come to me after matches and be like, if he gets beaten, he'll come to me. He'll talk about how great it was that he won, and I'm like, but you did, and he's like, yeah, that was pretty awesome.
No, it might have been their plan, but I am actually surprised for both sides not coming out with their ace players right off the bat.
Jeez, Nova, just such a powerful force.
He is a ridiculous, scary Mama Jamma. Look at how shiny he is.
He is very shiny.
I want to catch him in Pokeballs.
But not unbeatable. We've seen several people this season just trounce.
I forgot you don't play Pokemon.
I don't play Pokemon. I know what a Pokeball is, Piff. I'm not culturally ignorant. Okay, then.
Let me tell you.
11,000 points of damage. Woo!
So, there are certain rarities of Pokemon that are called shiny Pokemon, and since he's shiny, he would be of the higher rarity. Ta-da.
Well, good to know. Piccolo's in there! Piccolo, his only salvation for the Namekians. And he's doing it.
He's got a good build for what this is. He's a melee character, which is necessary for Nova Shinrong, to be completely honest. Because Nova Shinrong is his weakest when he's got such aggressive people on him. He can't charge up, he can't use his particular B2s. But when he does charge up, he becomes that much more scary.
Light Grenade connects, though. Nice gamble from Late Piccolo. Trying to charge up again, taking that opportunity. Uh-oh.
Oh, no!
Oh, boy. And the Namekians fall. Team Derp taking that win, but very closely. That was a very close match, if you think about it. Supreme Kai had a bar of health left. Nova had like a quarter of a bar of health. That was a very hard-fought battle. Namekian's going to have to go back to the drawing table, come up with a better strategy, and come back next week. Well, that is it for today, folks. We'll see you next episode when the androids face the Vals and the Gohans face the Rugrats. See you then.